everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Kikai. For our first episode of celebrating our Asian community series this month of April, I have decided to dedicate my first episode to my queen, my favorite, Miss Judy Ann Agoncillo of Judy Ann's Kitchen. Specifically, we're going to recreate her super Filipino spaghetti from this episode of hers. Just keep on watching. This is gonna be a good one. Okay, so just a little introduction of what we're doing this month. Like I said, across all my social media platforms, on Instagram and Facebook, I believe, I did mention that I'm dedicating this month of April to celebrating our Asian community. Specifically, I have selected my 4 favorite Asian YouTubers or creators, and I'll be following their recipes and sharing them with you guys. And this is my way of spreading love, you guys. Let's spread love during this time of hate. Yeah, let's appreciate one another, and this is my way of appreciating my beautiful, talented, and amazing community. Last thing, I'm sure you guys have heard of Judy Ann's Kitchen if you've been watching me, because I have mentioned her name or her channel in multiple episodes. I am a big fan, you guys. I was a fan of hers when she was an actress, a very famous actress in the Philippines, but I became a bigger fan when she started showcasing her talent in cooking on YouTube. I've watched every single episode since. So see, I have her right here, you guys. Ha! There's my queen. And you guys, can I just point out, I don't know if you can see well, she is wearing the same exact apron that I've always had. I think this is my first apron, you guys, that I've ever owned and was gifted to me. And I mean, it's fate, right? It's fate. But you will never know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe this is the reason why I chose this episode. It's because I wanted to match with her. Anyway, okay, so I have to stop gushing over her, you guys. It's so embarrassing. So, cheers. Let's go ahead and get started, you guys. God, I needed that. I'm so nervous. So here are the ingredients that we need for our super spaghetti a la Judy Ann's Kitchen. Tomato paste, Filipino style tomato sauce, regular tomato sauce, butter, grated Parmesan cheese, processed cheese, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, basil leaves, broccoli, kale, diced onions, minced red and green bell peppers, minced carrots, minced zucchini, diced mushrooms. I'm using thin spaghetti for this recipe. On her episode, she is using regular spaghetti noodles, but this is all I have. And honestly, you guys, I'm a big sucker for thin spaghetti noodles anyway. Before I forget, you guys, you also have ground turkey. Miss Judy Ann used ground beef, but I only have ground turkey, so it's what we're using. Okay, I know we have so many pauses on this episode, and I know you guys want to get started already, but I do want to let you guys know quickly that there are 2 items that I don't have from Miss Judy Ann's Kitchen's ingredients list, and they are malunggay. It looks like this. Just in case you guys want to purchase them and find them for when you follow this recipe. And I also don't have red hot dogs, which is a super staple for any Filipino spaghettis, you guys. You guys have tried Jollibee? It has hot dogs, but didn't have any. Honestly, I just forgot to buy them. But go ahead and use them if you really want to follow this recipe. Ito na talaga, guys. Let's start. Okay, so I guess first part is to blanch our greens really quickly before it goes into a food processor. So here you go, you guys. Let's start with our broccoli. And then let's add our kale. Okay, so let's do this really quickly, you guys, and then we'll take it off the heat or boiling water. Again, I only have broccoli and kale here because wala akong malunggay, and I sliced our zucchinis too small. So we're just gonna add it later on, and we're not gonna add this into our boiling pot. Okay? Okay, so it's been a few minutes, and now tanggalin na natin. Okay, now, sabi ni Miss Judy Ann over here, nalagay na natin. I really have her next to me, you guys. Lagay na natin ang ating greens dito. Okay, so let's start with ito yung mga binlanch nating broccoli and kale. Naku, punong-puno. I like kasi ng food processor niya, I only have a tiny one. So I guess we're gonna have to do this in sections. Anyway, so I forgot to tell you guys, the reason why she made this recipe and she called it super spaghetti, because I think the intention behind the video is to really show how you can incorporate vegetables into your kids' meals. For instance, may mga bata spaghetti. And di ba usually naman di siya ganun ka-healthy. So sa kanya, dinadagan niya ng mga greens, right? And para itago at hindi matakot ang mga kids and for them to still eat the spaghetti, pinaprocess niya. Okay, so now let's start with, kailangan ko dagdag yung zucchini later on. I have them right here, pero punong-puno na. So let's go ahead and process first. May nangyayari pa. Okay, I think masyado ko pinuno, so we're gonna have to push him. Now let's add our zucchini little by little. Siyempre nagkalat ako. Ano ba? Kunyari hindi yun na lang nakita, guys. Okay. So you guys, I also want to share na Miss Judy Ann is really one of the reasons why I started ano tawag ito? YouTube. Kasi ganito rin siya, guys. Halos parehas kami. And not, Miss Judy Ann, wag po kayo magagalit. Feel ko talaga makikita niya to. Grabe naman ako. She'll make mistakes and she'll sometimes make a little bit of a mess here and there. But guys, nag-i-enjoy lang siya. Okay lang. She makes having fun in the kitchen a thing. She makes cooking seem less intimidating. So really, yun din ang goal ko, guys. Na para sa inyo, I hope I'm starting to make cooking less intimidating for you guys. And just fun. Diba? Okay, so I guess we start with butter. Again, she doesn't have exact measurements, or she's not indicating any exact measurements on her video. So I'm kind of just eyeballing you guys and guessing based on how they look like on her video. So I'll let you guys go down on the description box below how much I'm actually using per ingredient. Okay? And then we add our minced onions. Okay, so now we add our choice of ground meat. Again, sa akin, ground turkey. There you go. And then, again, I don't know how much she added, but we're adding salt. There you go. Now, let's add some pepper. Syempre, hindi nawawala yan. And then, mix. Okay, now, time for some Italian seasoning. Again, di ko alam gano'ng kadami, so eyeball na lang natin. Now let's add our soy sauce, just a little bit of soy sauce. There you go. Konti pa. Konti pa, yan. Okay, for good measure. And then, haluin ko lang. I'm just gonna mix a little bit. Okay, now let's add our carrots. Okay, so now let's add our Filipino style spaghetti sauce. So this is the sweet spaghetti sauce, you guys. Okay, so now let's add our regular tomato sauce. And she said this is to balance the sweetness. There you go. And then we mix and wait for it to boil again. Okay, now let's add our bell peppers. And she did say, sabi Miss Judy Ann, she adds her ingredients after every kulo, after every boil. So as you can see, it's boiling na. Note to self, not gonna use this big chopping board anymore. Pag nagta-transfer ako ng ingredients, ang bigat, girl! Ang sakit! Okay, so let's add our mixed bell peppers. I have red and green. I think Miss Judy Ann only used red bell peppers. I just like having the extra color. Okay, so now let's add our grated Parmesan cheese. Sa kanya video, she grated fresh Parmesan cheese, pero tayo, meron naman ako nakabote, so let's just use that one. Sayang, diba? Okay, lagay ko na lahat. Okay, now we add our processed broccoli and kale and zucchini. Guys, I couldn't process it as finely as Miss Judy Ann did because I don't have a big processor. So ako okay lang naman, even if they're chunks, I don't mind. I like biting into chunky vegetables, so that's fine. And yung mga zucchini lang naman yung medyo chunky. Ang dami ko sinabi. So let's go ahead and add it. See how this looks. Okay, and then we mix. And then I'm gonna add some mushrooms. There you go. Lagyan na natin lahat. Okay, so she said to add more tomato sauce. So let's do that. I do have leftover tomato sauce. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some paprika. So there are a few things that I added that were not on our original ingredients list. So basta guys, nasa description box below, okay? And then a generous amount of paprika, I guess. Okay guys, let's add lastly our basil. Kakapiranggot kong basil, guys. So I only have a few amount of basil left in my fridge, so yan lang siya talaga. Pakit lang, but it's okay. Okay, so natapos din tayo, guys. We're done. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, I know, okay, if you guys watched the episode of Miss Judy Ann, she used basil to top her or garnish her spaghetti. Pero wala akong basil, guys. Ang pakit lang naman yan, so okay lang. I use fresh parsley anyway. So ayan, I'm so excited but also nervous because I really wanted to do her recipe justice, you guys. So I know we have a couple of ingredients missing, so don't forget to add hot dogs. If you really want our traditional Filipino spaghetti style recipe, add hot dogs, you guys, okay? So let's taste it. Making sure I have a little bit of meat. I mean, it's my queen's recipe. Syempre masarap. It's really, really good. And she's right. So episode she did mention that you can taste the greens. Yung processed greens natin. Excuse me. Panguya pa ako. Sabi niyo nga, nakakawalang ganda. Okay. I can taste the greens, you guys. But I will say that it's a lot more flavorful than the usual Filipino style spaghettis that I've had. Because we did add a lot of seasonings and veggies. So, sarap siya, guys. Pwede isa pa. Pinigirapan naman natin. Tagal ko na hinihintay ito, guys. I've been waiting for this, okay? You guys. I'm sorry I have to. This sauce is amazing. Last na, guys. Please. Last na talaga. Ito na talaga. That's good. You guys, thank you so much for joining me on this episode, on episode 1 of our mini-series this April. Please do follow Judy Ann's Kitchen, which I'm sure some of you, if not all of you, mga kababayans out there, are already following her. So yeah, I look forward to see you guys on the second episode of our mini-series wherein we celebrate our Asian community. I'm really excited for the second one as well. And try this at home. If you want to follow her recipe to the T, with all the ingredients that she has used, please go ahead and check the description box below. I am going to link her episode. Guys, let's spread love. I will forever be proud of our Asian community. I love you all and stay safe out there, and God bless. I will continuously pray for our community as well. Please subscribe to my channel at Cooking with Kikai and follow me on Instagram as well as my Facebook page at Cooking with Kikai, and click on the notification bell. Thank you guys. And guys, sarap. Promise. Try mo.